The task here is to lay the groundwork for a comprehensive analysis of European thought and behavior by examining related aspects of Platonic theory. So that is something you really need to know. You really need to know. Plato was my favorite philosopher. I had two, maybe three, but really two great philosophers throughout my academic life since I was in high school, because I love the whole idea of Plato and the pure idea and knowledge and all that kind of thing, but I did not understand, I was young, the cultural implications of what Plato was doing. So this book kind of like opened my mind and actually makes me look at Plato differently now, because I thought he was that kind of really god of knowledge and neutral and all that, but that's not the case. So Platonic theory in terms of their ideological significance. So you can see where everything started there, ideological significance in subsequent European development. This analysis ends and begins, or you could say begins and ends, in synthesis, which is the ODYSEE, demonstrating the consistency and cohesion, the monolithic character of the tradition under scrutiny. So now, listening to this, you go back to the ODYSEE in the glossary, and we learn that the ODYSEE was what? The logo of a culture, within which its various aspects cohere. Right? The developmental germ, the seed of a culture. So that's what we know about the ODYSEE. That is the seed. It's what engenders, what creates culture. The ODYSEE. If we need to reflect in terms of what is in that seed, what is that? What is that energy? And maybe that is actually the answer that I'm giving you, because that is the African position. That life has always been there in the form and shape of energy. And that energy now will transform into living being, living species, whether it's plant, animal, human, or whatever you want. All started from the energy. So then talking about the ODYSEE as the seed of culture, then the ODYSEE could only be engendered by that energy that has always been there. But then that ODYSEE, that culture, only demands to be shaped and molded based on personality and context where that ODYSEE is being developed. First of all, you go back to the glossary. You look at otumawazo, meaning, and utamaro. So to begin with the terminology, and then we go back there. So the thought and the life force. So once you get that, the thought and the life force. So first you have the thought, and then you have the energy that pushes that thought into the culture, into the system. So those two things work together.